Good morning to everyone. So today we discuss our topic as arrays in Java. Okay, and simply we say that what is array? An array is a collection of similar data types. So in typically an array is a container that holds the fixed number of values of the same data type. Think of it a row of box where each box holds an one value search. Okay, so example, to store marks a student, 5 students in one place. So in that case, so what are the features in arrays? Store primitives and then objects, and then Java arrays can hold both primitive types like integer, char and boolean, and then objects cases like string and then integers. So in that case integers we concluded in the collections, and then continuous memory allocations. So when we use arrays of primitive types, these elements are stored in a continuous locations. For non-primitive types, the reference of items are stored in a continuous locations. So in array is a zero-based indexing. That means the index position will start at 0, and then the fixed length. Once the array length is fixed, it can't change in the dynamic way. So these are the two differences in array. So one is a primitive array and then another one is an objective array. So the primitive array we can declare in integer array of 10, 20, 30 and then 40. So this one is this static declarations. So the first element stored in 10, 20, 30 and 40. So we denote it. The 10 is the index position of 0, the 20 is the index position of 1, the 30 is the index position of 3, and then 40 is the index position of 4. So the length of array we can define it like 4. So the array of 0, the index position is 10, so the value is 10. So the primitive array store the values directly in the memory, but the objective array, the case, each element of an array stores in a reference to separate string objects. Like we can declare it a string array of new string. It's a constructor. We denote it 3 is the size of an array. So the array of 0 is a Lakshit is a one string, and then array of 1, the index position 1 we declare in Rahul, and then array of 2 we declare in 2 is in Pankaj. So these are all the cases in array. Then advantages are, so we can retrieve or sort the data efficiently, and then we can get any data located at the index positions. So the disadvantage in array is, so the array has a fixed size and they do not grow dynamically at runtime. So there are two categories of array in Java. So one is a single dimensional array, another one is a multi-dimensional array. So the single dimensional array, in the case a one dimensional array to store a list of elements at the same type accessed by the single index. So it's like the syntax is integer and then open brackets array of 1. It is a recommended style to declare an array in a single dimensional, and then integer array that is variable name, array variable name, and then open bracket close bracket. These are the valid one. So these are all the one example for single dimensional, or we can say that is a one dimensional array. So this one is a dynamic declarations, and then previously we mentioned in a static declarations like initialization integer a equal to new int and then 10. So it is a dynamic initialization. So the values are 1 to 10. So the 1 we represent the index position a of 0. So until the index position is up to a of 9. So the index position is starting 0 to 9 in this array. So the length of the array is 10. So here we print as system.out.print a of 5. So the a of 5 is mean for the index position of a of 5 is 6. So the output